Welcome back to Cryptogains for another video. I want to show you some charts that I found in with the altcoins online. Stuff to do with the altcoins, a bit about Bitcoin, show you where we are in the market and where I plan to take some good profits. A lot of people ain't talking about taking profits right now. I am. I'm trying to prepare way in advance because I don't want to be that person when it finally gets there and I haven't thought about it and then it falls on your damn face. I'm trying to prepare you well in advance. If it sounded interesting, drop that like, give a subscribe. Guys, take a look at this, right? It's two simple charts and you can grab them up in your own time if you want. I'll drop the link in the info, or you just click on Google and type Bitcoin rainbow chart. This is the first one we're going to look at. Second one will be the altcoin season index. Two powerful charts, right? Let's start off with this one, the Bitcoin rainbow chart. And by the way, this is not financial advice. Please do your further research before you invest your money, if you decide to invest. This is very simple. You can see four blue lines which speak of the halving event, which is where Bitcoin's issuance rate is supposed to be halved. So right now, when people mine Bitcoin, they're earning a certain amount of Bitcoin tokens every single day. That's going to get slashed in half. They're going to earn less, which is going to make it more harder to get Bitcoin, which is why people believe the price will go up. That's basically what these blue lines are. But if you notice, every time before the blue lines, we've always been in the blue zone of this rainbow, which is the bear market. You see, look, come right back from 2011. We were always down in this sort of bluish, well, you know, green, bluey, dark blue area. We have the halving event, then prices start to go up. Look, and then every time that it's been a good time to sell your crypto at the maximum, for maximum gains, it's been when this line, because you know this black line is the price of Bitcoin on the rainbow chart. It's been when the black line is up at the red, right at the top of the red up here. I feel like I'm burping. Burp action. Keeping it in. Well, fresh and organic. Like Tesco's. A red line is always a good time to be taking your profits because you can see every time it hits the red line, it falls back down. And we're in a bear market. Prices are falling. Everybody's crashing, upset and angry and everything else. And then we're down here again in this dark blue zone until it comes towards this second halving event. Look, then it happens. You got the line across that comes down, which says the Bitcoin's price is halved. And then the whole rally begins again. Look, it starts to go up, hits the red line. What happens? Top of the market, peaks out. Massive bear cycle, comes crashing back down, and there you go, bang, right down here, hits the blue before the halving event again, right? These halving events happen every 4 years, which is why people believe that we were having 4-year cycles. Well, this one's interesting because it looks like we haven't even hit the halving event yet, and we're starting to go up. Very interesting. Well, what's going to happen then? Because if we're already going up, and what happens if we get to this next halving event over here on the right hand side where, you know, we see price action in the green or the orange? No, the green and the lime. Let's orange up there. The two greens. I'm just looking here. You can see on the chart it says 37,000. Look at the greens, and 49,000. Because the red is like 187,000. So by come the halving event, if Bitcoin's sitting around $38,000 to $50,000, it's likely we could see more of a rally because issuance rate would have been cut in half. Then obviously Bitcoin could rise even more, but time will tell. This is not confirmed. I'm just showing you what I see on this rainbow chart. It seems to be just an interesting chart to look at. Is it 100% accurate? I don't know. But you want to sell when ideally this is reaching the reddish zone. The reddish zone is a good time to be selling your crypto, right? So this is one thing to really pay attention to. I like it. I like sharing it. It's just, you know, easy to look at, and then you can see where things are and everything else. They got these things here. Look, basically a fire sale. Whenever it's been in the dark blue, it's a fire sale. You got the green. I'm just skipping forward a bit. Green is accumulate. Yellow is hodl. The orangey is like, is this a bubble? Is it about to pop? You know, the darky orangey is sort of like the FOMO. You know, red is like it's time to sell. Look, seriously sell. Maximum bubble territory. And it goes into the top red. You just better sell. That's whoever made this. That's what they think. Oh, look, you can zoom in. Look, I didn't realize that. So you can zoom in like this. Look at this. Cool. Because you couldn't do that before. And they can zoom in. Nice. So yeah, I'm going to be looking to sell when it gets sort of like into the orangey red zone up here somewhere. That's what I plan to do anyway. So yeah, that's cool that you can zoom in. I'm sure you couldn't zoom in like that before. Well, it's letting me do it now. And now I'm just sort of all over the place. Like I can't even put it back. What happens if I click refresh? Does that put it back? Refresh. Okay, it puts it back. So yeah, that's just a little insight to the rainbow chart. I like that. I like that you can zoom in. I'm sure you couldn't zoom in before. Let's take a look at the altcoins because this is where the magic is happening. whilst Bitcoin is great, everybody wants at least one Bitcoin, you know, millionaire and whatnot, because there's only 21 million. I think a lot of the fun and a lot of the excitement is going to happen in the altcoins. And I think a lot of altcoins are going to outperform Bitcoin. And this already speaks of it, right? This is the altcoin season index, and it shows when we go into an alt season. According to this, it is not an alt season yet. Why is that funny? Because we've seen coins pump massively. You've seen AI coins pump. You've seen gaming coins explode 300, 400, 500%. You best believe. What's that coin I put up a few days ago? Or Network pumped 600% in flipping 2 days, 3 days, or whatever it was. I'm saying there's coins that are pumping massively, and this is not on alt season yet. So it makes you wonder, what are they referring to? So look, when the top 50 performance over the it's when the top 75% of the if 75% of the top 50 coins, so they're basing this on the top 50 coins, if the top 50 coins are performing better than Bitcoin, they consider it an alt season. Why is this good and bad? The reason this is bad is because if people were just to go on this, they're not only going to focus on the top 50 coins to decide if it's an alt season. But alts coins have been booming. I've still got Bonk up here. Look, Bonk's been going flipping bonkers. Where's my flipping Bonk? This mumble, I don't care. Bonk's up 455%. So they need to sort this out, because there's a secret alt season happening right now that's been going crazy. A lot of these lower cap market caps under 100 million have been just performing extremely well, outperforming Bitcoin by miles. Whilst Bitcoin, let me just quickly go into this real quick. Whilst Bitcoin's up, what's Bitcoin been up in the last sort of 7 days? Does it show it? It doesn't show it. Just look, even flipping pancakes up had a mad one. Where's Bitcoin? It doesn't show. I was trying to look for Bitcoin. I can't find it. I just wanted to show you that when Bitcoin was up X amount over the last 2 days, 2%. Well, I think it went up like sort of 8%, 10% over the last sort of month, right? When you think about that 10% and then you're looking at Bonk do 455%. This is why I said to my patrons, I said, look, I'm selling all my Bitcoin. They were like, what? Really? Really? I was like, yeah, I'm selling my Bitcoin. I'm putting it into altcoins because I'm going to make more money. If Bitcoin does a 10x from now, it puts it at a $350,000 price. Everybody would be going crazy, mental bonkers about Bitcoin if it goes to $350,000. You're going to see insane posts, insane Bitcoins going to 1 million and everything else. And that's just a 10x for Bitcoin. What do you think the altcoins are going to do? If this is already pumping, like this has already pumped 4.5 times my money on this, or whatever prices you're buying at, loads of other coins that have exploded. I'm not even going to show them all, but I know All Network went crazy a few days ago. What flip is All Network doing now? It's calmed down a bit. It calmed down a bit. But this went crazy. This went mad. Look at that, right? It had a mad rally up to 600-700%. So I'm already seeing massive gains, returns, and they're claiming that the alt season hasn't even started yet. This needs to be fixed. So on the bad end, it's bad because people can't see that there's other coins that are pumping. But on the good end, you're watching channels like me that are showing you these opportunities to get in on these coins like the bonks and the ores and everything else, so you can see those gains and make those massive percent returns before it even classes this as an alt season. So when this bar comes up to here, because it was at 33, it's cooled off a bit. When it comes up to like the 60, 70, 75%, when this says 75, yeah, because it's 27 now, because according to this, let me just show you real quick. Come down a bit. When this says if 75% of the top altcoins, I'm assuming when that goes up to like 75, I might be wrong, then that's considered an alt season. Or maybe when it goes to 55, maybe just above 50. If it's 51, then technically it's now above, it's doing more. It's 51, because, you know, if you do the percentage, 50-50 is equal. 51 would make it an alt season, because Bitcoin is now 49. So yeah, maybe when this says 51%, or that number just says 51, then we're in an alt season. Let's zoom this out, because you used to be able to change it by month, year, and everything else, but it's not, does it let me, oh, here we go. Click on the year. So alt season in general, over the month, 47% over the month. And it's still not classed as an alt season. It is not altcoin month yet. You can see here, like, there's just straight up on this thing. So yeah, so it needs to go to 75. You can see it on this little chart thing here that I'm looking at, the heat wave. When this says altcoin above 75, then it's considered alt season. So that's mad to think. So if we click it onto the year, this is what's happened over the year. It's right down here. Wow. Just to think that in a year's time, look what happened in the last cycles. Look, this gives you a good clean insight as to how much altcoins can pump. And that's just the top 50. See, what might happen is we might start to see something entirely different. If it's waiting for the top 50, which are these that already got huge amounts in market cap, maybe some of these might fall down. Maybe you might start seeing new coins come into the top 50. Like seriously, you might see new coins emerge into the top 50. Render will come up in the top 50, or it's 55 now. You know, a lot of the coins I've been talking about, Singularity Net, Fetch AI, they will come up into the top 50. Gala will be in the top 50. I'm just looking real quick. Pancake Swap could come back up. Pepe's straight up in the top 10. I just got to keep it real. Pepe's in the top 10. You can't see it now, but I'll make another video saying, remember when I told you Pepe was in the top 10? It was only 92 and now it's in the top 10. I'll make another video in the future and show you. So yeah, you're going to have a lot of new coins that may come up into this, which then that could spark this up to become a yearly alt season. It's saying it's Bitcoin year at the minute. Yeah, right. Bitcoins have gone up 10% whilst all these other coins are pumping. You need to sort this out. You should make it all coins, not just the top 50, because it's not accurate. You're missing all these other coins that are making people massive gains. But anyway, I like it. I like the little, it's just fun to look at and stuff and get a good perspective on things. They're probably doing that because that's where a lot of the money is as well. You know, the top 50 coins have billions and billions of the money in, so that's why they're classing it as that. But yeah, so those were the two things I wanted to show you. If this was helpful, drop that like, give me a subscribe. Are you going to pay attention to this one? Know when to take profits, because you need to prepare yourself in advance. Somewhere around the orange and the red would be a good time to take profits. That's what I'm going to do. Become a Patreon, because they're going to see this. I'm going to keep showing them this stuff, and they will know exactly when I'm taking profits, and they may do the same thing, and we'll all be laughing, making crazy gains, and I'll be going to Stellar Island more often. If you missed it, check my videos. Check my videos. I went to Stellar Island. It was great. Had a good time. My exclusive VIP partner tier. Oh, this is just the collections. You can click on the collections, and you can, because when you become a Patreon, you can see the different things like the spreadsheets, the glass node analysis, buy alerts, stealth buys, you know, the lot. But, you know, become the exclusive VIP partner tier. It's entirely up to you what you want to go for. I recommend the exclusive VIP partner tier. Where's my little arrow? This one here, it's my most popular. It unlocks everything. You see the lot, okay, like the collections and everything else, and you won't miss anything. If you can afford it, the next tier above that is my CEO tier. CEO C, it sounds like my C ain't coming out right. EO tier, go for that, because it gives you access to the VIP group, the Telegram group. Big things happen over there fast. You know, there's powerful people in that space that know how to make money. You know, you hear it all the time. Just come over there, check it out if you can afford it. You don't want to miss out. Guys, thank you for watching. Where's my thing? And I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Cheers. Never be defeated.